Welcome back to this beautiful Thursday morning with your week 6 preview picks. Gonna be trying to do a little something different and gonna go ahead and start recording the picks. I think on the regular, schedules permitting. We can always break in case of emergency the write up, but I think we're gonna try to stick with this from here moving forward. So
And
I
we
just
would
want to
like
do.
to bring people on this too.
Oh yeah, okay.
So instead
Well,
of my face over here, maybe we can slide somebody else's face in here and I'll just do I'll do the work. So if anybody
hey
has
man.
Discord and they have an iPad or a computer and a camera, this is really easy. Just hit me up and we'll get it all set up. Be some fun.
It's so easy that I'm doing it right now.
I mean, I did have to write up a guide. It wasn't too bad though. The mustache raises IQ. He's doing very well this time.
All right. Well, hey, just a little bit of quick housekeeping. I know it's been kind of a polarizing story in the NFL with the concussion protocol, and it seems like teams are going a little bit above and beyond the call of duty as far as taking guys out and evaluating. And it does seem like they are trending to maybe even holding out these guys a little bit longer. So I'm just going to take this moment as a friendly reminder to let you know that you do still have 2 IR spots on your roster. So in the event if someone is out, once they get the O designation from ESPN, you can plug them into your IR spot and pick somebody else up off of waivers at no additional charge. So please utilize those IR spots. Again, just a reminder, they're there for your use. So that's pretty much really all I got as far as housekeeping goes. So let's go ahead and jump on into the week 6 picks. I'm going to go ahead and start it off with Dan the Man Marino taking on Iron Smoke. Dan the Man is going to be missing, it looks like Mr. Jamal Williams this week. I'm sure he'll have a replacement going in. Joe Burrow on the road against New Orleans. I don't like that matchup. Cincinnati hasn't been right all year. Um, Iron Smoke, RBs, Mostert, Montgomery, been getting it going. Um, I don't think Russell Wilson's going to get played this week, but stranger things have happened. Um, I'm going to go with Iron Smoke. Like I said, to me, it's Montgomery and Mostert are going to be leading the charge on this one. And Dan the Man just looks like it's trending in the wrong direction. Got anything you want to add on this one, Sean?
Iron Smoke keeps Russ in. Russ decides to finally cook.
Okay. All
Instead
right.
of being baked, he's going to cook this week, dude. Iron Smoke by 7.
Okay. That sounds good. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one on the docket here. We've got sponsored by Blanton's taking on the defending champ, That's Money Dude. To me, in this one, oh man, my phone's gonna blow up when I say this, but I don't think this one's gonna be close. I've got That's Money Dude getting right in this one. Saquon Barkley against Baltimore. Jeff Wilson doing Jeff Wilson things once all the other San Francisco running backs get injured. And I just can't see it keep trending in the wrong direction for Eric. Uh, he's going to get the win this week. And I don't like Lamar Jackson taking on the New York Giants. And I know that sounds weird, but, it's like you and I talked off camera. You think New York might be legit this season. And if they are, that's going to be bad news for Lamar. What you thinking on this one?
It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. I think this is going to be the closest one of the week.
Okay.
I think Lamar does Lamar things, but I do think the Giants are good. And Saquon's gonna. I think Saquon is gonna match Lamar. I think it's gonna be a really tight one. Eric by field goal.
All right. Moving on to the war on Lost Meadow. Mr. Gailey versus Mrs. Gailey. The Mud Dogs take on Merry Christmas. I'm gonna have to be very careful on what I say over the next 30 seconds. Just remember that I love my wife dearly, but it's just business this week. Josh Allen and Gabe Davis are going up against Kansas City, and the over under on that game is probably set at 250 points. So I think everybody's expecting a shootout. Knowing my luck, they'll be tied at 7 going into the half, but I got to make a pick this week. Go with the Mud Dogs. What you say there, Sean?
I live in Florida, dude. I don't really have a whole lot to worry about. This week is not going to be Miss Gailey's week. Mud Dog's going to Bourbon Bowl this week.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and jump on to the next matchup here. And on my sheet, we've got Six Rings taking on the AT Aliens, and Doug has done me a solid here and completely emptied his roster out. So I'm going to have to scroll even further to figure out who any of his guys are playing. And I'm not going to do that. I just figured the fantasy football gods have been kind enough to him for the first 5 weeks. He's due to take an L. Tom Brady's playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh bleeds points to wide receivers, and it does look like you have Mike Evans in the lineup this week. So what the hell? Give me 6 rings, pulls the upset, and gives Douglas his first L of the season.
I hate when you pick me. I think Doug is like trying to do some kind of psychological warfare, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Give me by 1,000. Just leave your team like that. There's no reason to even put anybody in.
All right. And next, we're moving to a game that we didn't know was a big rival match in the VFFFL, but I guess it is. Jolly Roger taking on Hit It Like Bass. Hit It Like Bass 4-1, off to a torrid start. I mean, they're the hottest team in the league right now outside of Doug. 4 wins straight, taking on Jolly Roger, who hopefully by the time he watches this has forgotten about Monday Night Football. Pat Mahomes at home taking on the Bills. Should be a shootout. Man, I tell you, I'm sitting here looking at Lee's roster right now. Derrick Henry on a bye, Hawkinson on a bye. Oh man, I'm nervous about this one, Sean. I really am. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna pick him, and he's probably gonna be upset when I say this, but damn it, fire the cannons this week, dude. Give me the Jolly Roger. Tight. I'm talking like razor thin, man. Razor thin. I mean, hell, he's got somebody playing on Monday night. Mike Williams. He's gonna have to stay up and watch another Monday night game, and I'm nervous, man, because if he loses another one on Monday night, my dude's gonna need help. He's gonna have to be on this. He's gonna have to be on this show talking to us, getting help, and that ain't good.
No, we're not gonna be much help.
No.
I mean, Lee can plug Zeke into Derek's spot. I didn't know that Lee's second tight end existed in real. I don't even know who that is. Who's Tyler Conklin? I don't even know who the hell that is. I don't know. He's on a team that doesn't matter anyways, but man, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. Can we tie?
I mean, hey, if you want to pick a tie, pick a tie. I mean, isn't that pretty much going like double middle finger emoji to both these teams?
I mean, it's going to be kind of high scoring, man, but I don't know. It could be like the Broncos Colts.
Boy, that was painful to watch.
Oh, dude. It's not going to be any better. It's not going to be any better tonight either. Give me Ben by 1.3.
Okay. All right. Okay.
He got
All
mad at
right.
me for not picking him earlier or last year. Like he got very upset. He texted me. So like I need to make sure I pick my boy this week, you know?
We love you, Benjamin.
We do.
All right. And that brings us to the 5-star this week. Snitches get stitches and ass and titties. Here's your moment, main event. Let's get it all out there. Brees Hall had his coming out party this past week to the tune of almost 200 yards of total offense. Stephon Diggs is going to get his against Kansas City. And God bless, she's got a touchdown that catches 4 touchdowns in one game. So, I'm sitting here looking at that roster top to bottom, looking pretty strong with this week's matchup. Aaron Rodgers got to come out of his shell at some point. I mean, these wide receivers can't continue to just, handicap him weekend in and weekend out. He's got the Jets at home. You figure it's got to be a get-right game. Justin Jefferson is taking on the Finns, man. But, I mean, the Finns have been pretty good on the back end for the most part this season in the secondary. But Justin Jefferson's a different animal, man. So you got to figure he's going to get his. DK Metcalf against Arizona. Arizona, I feel like, just been bleeding points to everybody. So, and Geno Smith has looked competent. If Snitches Get Stitches makes the right plug and plays this week with his buys, it could be hey, Mrs. Bowen.
Oh.
Hey, babe.
Little man came in here in the beginning of this. I don't even know if you saw him. Little head went right below, and he left the door open.
It's all good, man. All good. Yes, if Snitches Get Stitches makes the right plug and plays this week, I think this could be a tight one. That's kind of why I'm going with the 5-star this week. I'm hoping and praying my man John Clayton gets on there and makes some moves. But at the end of the day, man, give me ass and TDs by a touchdown.
I argue your Miami secondary being strong. Baltimore lit them up. Zach Wilson in the New York Jets put 40 points on the Dolphins this Sunday. Justin Jefferson is going to have 495 yards and 8 touchdowns against the Dolphins. I'm manifesting that right now. Aaron Rodgers is probably going to have like 7 points, but give me Snitches by 5.
All right.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, that wraps up the week 6 picks, folks. And best of luck to everyone. And we'll see you on the recap next week.
See ya.